issue now. Yes, honey, she wears.
Okay.
Hey guys.
The problem with this room is that literally every part of it has windows.
There's Terry.
So, like, the natural light just comes in and then you get drowned out.
I kind of like it. I like it a little bit better.
Okay, so, Levi, how's things going for you?
Well, we live in a shack. No, it's not a shack. It's a cabin. Cabin in the woods, kind of.
That's a dream statement.
With a bathtub shitter.
So life has been, I have literally not updated you guys in so long. I don't think I've posted a video in like a month and a half, and the last video I posted was going to look at modular homes. So yeah, at this point we should be in our camper in Florida soaking up the sun while our dream barn-dominium is being built. Is that what's going on right now?
Yeah.
I think we're close. Really close.
We got the property cleared and got a well, electric.
Yep.
And that's
and we're still in Michigan, and we're renting a house that, you know, we're happy to have a house, but it's not going very well.
Anytime you rent, it's not like it's just not the same as owning your own house.
We've never had to rent a house before. So this is interesting, and we've had some issues recently, so I am so ready to not be in this house anymore. But to give you an update, the plan was we sold our house back in September, and we bought 20 acres of property, and the plan was to build a barn-dominium. And so we started getting quotes on those, and the cheapest turnkey build barn-dominium that we got a quote on was $420,000, all the way up to like $700,000. So we very, very quickly realized that was not an option. There's absolutely no way that we could spend $500,000 on a build, let alone the property. It just absolutely was not doable. So we started looking into modulars. Hey, sis. And we went and looked at modulars. We found some that we liked. We found one specifically that we really, really liked, and we were thinking about doing that. And then between the modular, having it come set in our property, we realized that was going to be like almost $350,000. And that was just a modular home. That wasn't a garage. Yeah, it wasn't a garage. It wasn't a front porch. It wasn't anything. Just a home on our property. And although they're beautiful, we just think that that would have been rushing it because we wanted a house, so it really wouldn't have been what we truly wanted. So we were in our camper. We were at the seasonal, and we had to leave the seasonal campground because it was time to get out, and so we went to my parents' house. We were running on 110 power instead of like an actual 50 amp, so literally pretty much anything we did in the camper, we blew the breaker. And then it was getting cold, and we're here in Michigan, so one morning our actual like hose froze because we didn't have a heated hose, and so Levi couldn't shower. We didn't have any water until it thawed out. And then because we didn't have proper power, we couldn't run our electric heat, so we were running through literally like a propane tank every other day, which was getting incredibly expensive. And then it was getting time to where my dad was going to shut the water off, so we wouldn't have water. So the camper thing didn't pan out, and we ended up finding this rental house, and so we moved in here. Just
by chance. It wasn't even really a rental.
Yeah, it was kind of just it's just like a family friend that we asked if we could move in here. So it's really not set up to be a rental house. We're making it do, but, and then we started kind of looking around for houses. We weren't totally opposed to buying a house. It wasn't exactly what we were going to do. And we ended up coming across a really good deal on Facebook Marketplace, of all places. And we went and looked at it and put an offer in and decided to buy it. So that is why we're still in Michigan. That's why we're not in Florida. I sometimes regret our decision. I feel like we should have just not done the rental house, not bought a house, and went to Florida because we'd probably be happier right
and
now.
Never came back.
Yeah. Really just don't feel like... The only thing in Michigan I like is my family. Otherwise, I'm not sure why we live here.
And friends.
Well, yes, of course. But, like, I don't know what ties me to Michigan. No, because I would rather be in a warm place.
Yeah, but there's still stuff we like to do here.
So, needless to say, the buying process of this house... This is our 4th house that we're purchasing. And it has been the worst process that we've ever had to go through.
I think it's COVID. It's been the stinking longest.
It has been horrible, horrible.
Longest process.
So we started with... we started with our first lenders. We got halfway through that process. Actually, more than halfway. And we were literally just waiting on the appraisal.
So we could close.
Yeah, and as soon as the appraisal was going to happen, we were going to close. This was actually the week that we were supposed to close right now, which is actually one of the warmest weeks that we've had so far in Michigan this winter, which would have been perfect, but they legit just simply could not find an appraisal agent. So they just straight up told us, like, sorry, we tried 4 times, we can't find an appraisal agent, here's your deposit back, go somewhere else. So then we had to completely start the process over with another lender, and everything is in, and we're just simply waiting on an appraisal again for the 2nd time. And thank God they ordered the appraisal last week. It was accepted by someone, and I just got word today that they're coming Friday to do the appraisal. So fingers crossed that the appraisal comes back soon, and that they can set a closing date, because the home is vacant, so we can move right in. But this has been the longest. And I think maybe because we're in a home that we're not comfortable in and we want to be in our own house, and maybe that's why time is legit crawling. But
So
life has been rough lately. And I just really want in our house. But hopefully, fingers crossed. But with this next week being Christmas and the week after that being New Year's, I really don't have a whole lot of faith that we're going to be able to fit the closing in before then. But we'll see. We'll see. So that is our update. We're still in Michigan. We're buying a house. We're not building at the very moment.
hopefully soon.
Yeah. That being said, we are obviously still own our property, and our plan is to build. But what we quickly realized is that in order to build the house that we want and that we'll be happy with, it's something that we're going to have to do ourselves. Levi works a full-time job though, and I don't know how much family is going to be able to help us. So it's literally going to take us years to build our home, and we obviously need something for our family until then. So that is why we decided to buy the house that we're buying. So it's definitely, I would say, temporary. It's not our forever home. It is a little house in town. We've never lived in town before. No. We've lived kind of on the outskirts of town, but we've never lived in town. So this is close quarters for us compared to what we're used to. But it is a really cute little house. It's really nice. It is dated, but the bones of it are super great. And so we are excited to remodel it. So we will have a lot of content coming. I'm going to show you guys an empty house tour, and then we will show you like a room by room update as we remodel. So that should be really fun. It'll give us a winter project. We have pretty much remodeled all 3 houses that we've been in for the most part, or we've had to do quite a lot to them.
Yeah.
And I said I would like never do it again, and I'm actually really excited to do it again. I don't know if Levi is, but
I don't care. Either way.
I'm excited. And we don't want to put a lot of money into it because we do plan on keeping this house and using it as a rental income when we build. So we don't want to do like a super expensive remodel. So we're going to try to do like a budget-friendly DIY remodel. So make sure to stay tuned for all that content. There'll be moving in vlogs, organization vlogs, back to the Weight Watchers. I'm really excited about the new Weight Watchers plan. I took my quiz the other day, so we'll talk a lot more about that in upcoming videos. So yeah, sorry I've been so MIA on here, but we're coming back to it. Life has just been...
We just need the YouTube money to really just start paying out better, and then we'd build that
YouTube doesn't
$500,000
YouTube doesn't pay me. But yeah, I'm just excited to get a little bit of me time back. I feel like I haven't really had that. everything's just been so chaotic. So I actually really enjoy filming and editing, and I want to get back to that again. I also am really kind of into the whole remodeling furniture right now. So I showed that in this video with Jackson's dresser. And then we also bought a stand for our TV that I'm going to be remodeling, and maybe a couple other things. So I'll show that in some of my videos to come. But it's just good to update you guys, talk to you guys again, and hopefully you're excited for all of our content to come. I would show you our humble abode, but there's not much to it. Our mattress is on the floor in the living room. This little all seasons room is kind of our living room. Yeah, that's about it. Hopefully this is very much the last video I film here, the first and last video I film here, and we should be moving into our house soon. So hopefully one of the next videos is the empty house tour, but until then, I hope you guys are doing good. I hope all your families are good, and have a very good Christmas, and we will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.